Welcome back to Origami Snowman. My name is Matt. Today we're doing a 5 up, 5 down that SilverBlood gave me. Some young fella named David Kushner. Don't know what his background is, but I do know that my daughter likes him. So let's go ahead and go down the list. Let's just not waste any time. Actually, I will waste some time. So our cats, Billy and Gus, if you're wondering how they're doing, this is how I found them this morning when I came home from work. Yeah, I know. It's adorable. They're sleeping. They're brothers and they get along well. They didn't learn that from me. But, so let's go down the list. David Kushner. The songs are Burn, Cannon Beach. Now keep in mind, I was handed a list and then I made my own list, so I may not be able to read my handwriting very well. Cannon Beach, Cigarettes, I do not approve, SilverBlood. Elk Grove, hang on, let's turn the page. Okay, hold on, be patient, guys. Hero, Look Back and Laugh, Miserable Man, Mr. Forgettable, Ooh Woo, and Skin and Bones. Okay, let's start with that could have been great. It's still pretty darn good. I mean, coulda, woulda, shoulda been a hole-in-one, but whatever. Okay, Burn reminds me right out of the gate. It reminded me of Imagine Dragons. I could listen to this. It's not changing my life, but it's nice. Cannon Beach. I'm not enjoying this one, but I can't say why. The positives and negatives are too subtle. It's not bad, but I'm less inclined to listen to it again. Then my notes for Cigarettes. I wrote Bon Iver. However, my daughter Cheeto says that it's not how he says it, but she wasn't around when he was new. I was. Bon Iver from Whitehall, Wisconsin, the same place my best friend is from. Crazy, what an amazing coincidence. All right, and I wrote Midwest Emo. I like that the music doesn't focus on his voice, but it blends in with the rest of the instruments. And then I wrote not my fave. So I was trying to find some positives in with the negatives, and I think I did a good job. Moving on. Elk Grove. This guy definitely has a sound, I wrote. Maybe not a sound, but a speed. He has his favorite tempo, I'll tell you what. The music reminds me of... I don't know what I meant by this, and I wasn't drinking either when I wrote these notes. The music reminds me of whale songs sometimes. There's not enough evidence to make a judgment. There's a kind of a theme. There's a kind of a theme, and the theme is pick a direction. Hero. What did I write? Clearly... It looks like I wrote Cheenly, but Cheenly's not a word, so I wrote clearly personal, but somehow doesn't have much impact. It sounds like modern Christian music. That's not a compliment, by the way. Do not like modern Christian music. It's too long, and it didn't turn any corners. It was just like, oh, how in the world did I get the ball stuck down there? Oh, poop's sake. There we go, up over the thing. Okay, it was like one single bland flavor that could have used some garnish, but never got any. Okay, Look Back and Laugh. I wrote, oh look, a faster tempo. It was okay. These songs aren't offering much range. It's not, it's like, when I was a little boy, we had this, I don't remember what it was called, but it was a video game system. I want to say it was a Magnavox Ranger, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. And it had like 5 different games. And you would slide a little lever to choose the game. Now, this was back in the very early 80s. Like, Atari was a thing, but we'd had this for years, and that was like my mom's reason for not buying us an Atari. So we had this thing, and you would slide the lever, and you could play ping pong, or you could play tennis, or all of the badminton was one of the options. All of the games were just variations of Pong. That's all it was. Not a lot of range. That's kind of how this guy feels. At least with these 10 songs. I'm so sorry, SilverBlood. I'm sorry I said those words. But I felt every one of them. The next song, Miserable Man. I wrote, this one stands out. The vocals flow pleasantly. The music is simple without feeling sparse. That's about the nicest thing I think I've ever said about a musician that I do not care for. Mr. Forgettable is the next song. I really wanted to write something both about Miserable Man and Mr. Forgettable about living up to their names. But I didn't. It would have, wasted opportunity. But I wrote, for Mr. Forgettable, I wrote, better than most of the others, but still so similar. This song, Ooh Woo. Is there a tempo change? Will there be variety? Hopeful. I wrote those at the beginning of the song. And I wrote, just different enough to rise above. And now, if you listen to his music and you describe one as, oh, it's the song where he goes, ooh, ooh, he does that in every song. So why this one got the title Ooh Woo, I don't know. Why it was more special than the others, I have no idea. And then Skin and Bones is the last song. I wrote, good grief, I don't remember writing this, but I must have been in a mood. His voice sounds fake. Could explode, but doesn't. And I think what I meant was, like, he's got it in him to really be passionate, but he just doesn't. He just bottles it up. He should explode. And it was bumming me out because I was like, come on, man. Just get, like Tony Stark said to Dr. Banner, to Bruce Banner, he was like, you need to strut. It's kind of like, would you please just be bold? Be bold. I don't like this mediocre music. If you're going to do it with your whole heart. All right, here are my 5-ups. Burn, because I didn't hate him yet. Look Back and Laugh. Miserable Man, Mr. Forgettable, and Ooh Woo. Those were my 5-up. And what do I think SilverBlood's 5-up were? I don't know. My heart is broken. Oh, what a vanilla pudding musician that was. Vanilla pudding's actually quite nice. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna say that she liked the exact same ones I did. That's what I'll say. That's the best I can do because I honestly I don't know anymore. This is getting harder as I go. And boy, let me tell you, the next one I do is going to be even worse because, well, I'll tell you then. Okay, let me, so I think I'm going to compare SilverBlood's. I'm dropping everything like it's just hard to hold not hot or anything, but okay. Okay, here we go. Top secret, it says, 5-up, Mr. Forgettable, yep. Miserable Man, yep. Hero, no. Cannon Beach, no. Skin and Bones, no. I don't know. I got 2 of the 5. And then Burn, Cigarettes, good job. Thank you for not liking Cigarettes, SilverBlood. You're 14. You're not ready. Give it another year or 2. Look Back and Laugh, Ooh, and Elk Grove. Okay. Would I recommend David Kushner? I would not. Maybe one day he'll explode. Maybe he'll get out and be passionate. Maybe he'll just embrace the voice within. But something tells me he's not going to do that. So no, I would not recommend. So sorry. I hope you guys like David Kushner because somebody's helping him pay the bills. All right, that is my opinion, and it is worth something. I guess I don't know. If you like him, like him. If you don't, that's fine too. All right, that's all for now. I love you guys to death, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.